3, 2, 1. Take a look at the camera. What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 6 of the South Sibs podcast, baby!
Episode 6?
Yeah, we've actually had 6 episodes, and like long-form episodes.
You know, I haven't watched or listened to any episodes.
2 of them have actually occurred without you.
For real?
Yeah, there's the interview with Lady, and then there's the interview, the episode with DJ from.
So where could I view these? Are they on like
YouTube / the South Sibs? You piece of shit.
I'm really gonna check it out. I haven't listened to any of them, man.
We do this show on a regular occurrence, and this fucker didn't even have the courtesy or the generosity to go to you people and do the exact same shit I want y'all to do. He can't even do for us. Lazy ass.
Oh, subscribe? I did subscribe. I just never watched them.
You gotta watch. You gotta get watch to get us the credit, man. That's how it works.
Okay. I will do that tonight. For sure. You should do it too.
Alright, anyways. Oh, man. Weekly roundup, basically, is what we decided to turn the show into, where we just talk about some crazy shit that we've been through for the past few days. But, on the way over here, so you're chilling here. It is what it is. I had driven over here, and on the way over here, we had got some food courtesy of a church that's handing out food. Mm-hmm. Times is hard, alright? We ain't finna lie to y'all. Anyways, so I took 2 of the little warm-up pizzas they gave us to work, and then my boss had already bought us a pizza, so I'm like, oh, okay, it is what it is. Eat the pizza slices, enjoy it, but I was like, now I got 2 semi-thawed pizzas on the way back from work, and I hit a stop, and I see this woman, and she's like, oh, begging for just a panhandler, but I was like, you know what, let me give her these pizzas, and she's like, so I give her these 2 pizzas, she's like, oh, thank you, God bless, da-da-da-da-da. There's like bootleg Hot Pockets. And then I was like, I did a very nice thing. I feel proud of myself. Now, I didn't bring this story up just to brag about me doing something nice. I fucking hate people who like make YouTube videos of them just doing nice shit. Like,
yeah, man, that's lame as hell.
That's lame. That's whack as fuck.
At the same time, though, like, don't you think they're kind of inspiring other people to do the same?
Just fucking do something nice. I do some nice shit all the time, but we don't fucking mention it on the show. Unless it's like, the reason I'm mentioning this is because the comedic twist that's going to be at the end of that, and that is, I gave this woman 2 semi-fucking-thawed pizza pockets, and I didn't think to myself, where is she going to find a fucking microwave?
Sucks, man.
Where's she going to find a microwave? My brain logically forgot she needs a microwave to warm up these semi-cold-ass Hot Pockets, so I didn't think, and I felt so bad. There's an iconic video that has always taught us to be careful when you're trying to help somebody. And that is when this girl picks up a fucking turtle and says, I'll help you see, turtle. And she throws a turtle into a ditch.
Wait, what?
You never seen that video?
Is she serious?
This is a serious video.
Why? How would that help her? How would that help a turtle?
She thinks it's a sea turtle, so she tosses a tortoise into a lake.
Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I felt like that. Like, how the fuck asshole. Is this whole woman supposed to microwave this shit? Mm-hmm. I didn't think. So I'm thinking in my mind, I'm just like, the light turns green, so I had to fucking turn. And I'm just thinking, I was like, how could she do this? So in my mind right now, I want to believe so hard that she has a lighter and a spoon, and that she's putting
cooking it up like heroin.
I want to believe so hard that she's cooking this pizza like heroin.
I think what she actually did, she probably bit into it like I did today in the morning.
Yeah, your dumbass bit into it in the morning.
I thought it was one of them PB&J.
Not knowing that it wasn't cold.
What do they call those PB&J?
Because you thought it was an Uncrustable.
Yeah.
Now, these don't have the brand name on it, so let me go to the fridge and pull one of these out.
Little fucking,
I'm going to go, and I'm going to show...
PB&J empanadas.
I'm going to go, and I'm going to show y'all what this man's dealing with.
I thought it was one of those PB&J empanadas. Right, Fuji? You thought the same, didn't you? Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Alright.
Now, doesn't it look like one of those
This
PB&J
is what we're
empanadas?
dealing with here. This does not look like no fucking PB&J Uncrustable, because they're not that big.
It doesn't look like a Hot Pocket.
Alright? I mean, it doesn't look like a Hot Pocket either, but
It looks like
they're frozen, and I gave these to a woman thinking I was helping, but I wasn't doing shit. And to that homeless woman, who's probably not watching this, because I doubt you have an electronic device, I am sorry. I didn't mean for that shit to happen. I mean, enjoy it. I don't know how you're gonna cook it.
She's definitely watching this episode right now. I've given up on homeless people, man. They don't appreciate shit.
It's because you... Okay, well, first of all, your childhood was in New York. You've been in, like, the 2 worst cities that have, like, fucking fake homeless people.
You don't know shit. What are you talking about? All my negative experiences have happened in Houston. Horrible.
Oh, well,
it happened a week ago, actually. Some
New
homeless
York
dude
has
came
a bad reputation, but Houston is always the worst.
Some homeless dude comes up to my car, right? I was at a red light.
Yeah.
And this dude, he's just like, "Hey, sir, do you have any? Can you spare some change, whatever, some money? I just need some money, whatever." So I was like, "Let me see what I got." And I'm like going through all my shit. I'm like, fuck, I know I got something." And I'm going through all my change. I get all my change out, like literally, out of, pennies, a couple quarters.
Yeah,
It was maybe like 78 cents or some shit. I gave it to the dude, and he's like, "Man, what the fuck is this?" He's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "That's like 70 something cents." He's like, "Man, that ain't shit. What the fuck?" And he fucking just threw it on the floor. So I'm like, I said to him, I was like, "You're a fucking asshole.
I feel like
you begging me for money and I'm giving you all my change."
I feel like it was his first day being homeless.
No, his odor said otherwise.
Oh my god.
He was just. And then this happened. This other thing happened at La Michoacana. So there's this homeless dude outside asking for money.
Yeah.
Or anything, food. He's like, "Anything, ma'am." I was with my mom. My mom's like, "Oh, okay." My mom went inside, bought the guy conchas. He bought him 2 conchas. He's like, "Here, this is for the guy."
Conchas are like the fried shit. What are conchas? I've heard of it.
Are you trying to disrespect me right now?
No, I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just like, well, first of all,
Concha, it's like a shell. It's like bread. Concha means shell. It's like a round. This website got in shit because it was like these bougie white people were like, it's a I don't know what they said, brie brijo, I don't know what the fuck they said. It's like, it's a brie type pastry, and then all the Hispanics were like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, conchas. Oh, okay. You're talking about the fucking. They have the pattern of the lines and shit.
I don't know, but there's this article.
It clicked into me. It's good. There's so many. Isn't it fucking? I just know it by pan dulce. I feel like.
No, that's not the same as pan dulce.
Everybody just generalizes the Mexican sweetbread with pan dulce.
I don't know, but these white people made.
You're talking about the shit that looks like a turtle shell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But these white people.
They call it a bonbon.
They
call it a bonbon. I've heard people call it a bonbon. A broche.
Broche, yeah. Somebody posted that, and then
it's like every Mexican should.
Asshole.
Good. Every Mexican should roast the fuck out of you if you do that
they
shit.
really did get roasted.
It's a concha. I just learned the name today.
Broche. They called it a broche or something like that. Anyways,
I mean, we always call it
my mom gave
pan
this
dulce.
dude 2 conchas, and the guy was like, he had it in his hand, and then we left, and I wanted to see what he would do with it. He fucking threw it in the trash, like right after that.
That's an ass whooping
Threw it
right
in the
there.
trash. I was like, look at that fucking guy.
Fucking asshole, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man, Houston has, like, some of the worst fake homeless people. We used to have a homeless woman on that median, and I'm not going to say which one, because then that would give away where we live, and I don't want to do that. But anyways, had this homeless woman on the median. If you didn't give her money, she would, like, bend over and show you her ass. And it was, like, an old, raspy type woman. Now, hold on. The kicker to that story is because we knew she would do this, I knew somebody and who told and recorded it. I mean, it's fucked up. I'm not gonna put the video out there, but I saw it. He had his homie had a paintball gun, and they knew she was gonna bend down and show her ass, and they shot her in the fucking ass with the paintball gun.
There's a video of this?
Yes, I've lost touch with this friend, but this was the real video. They shot this old lady in the ass with a paintball gun.
Fucking good. She fucking deserved it.
Good. She was being an asshole, and plus, like my grandpa told me that like he's seen her at the bank. And she has money.
You know, the homeless people
I hate
like
fake homeless people.
I
man.
like the ones that are honest, who are just like
looking for food or want beer or want
drugs.
cigarettes, and will tell you.
And they'll tell you. So this dude, I call him Dennis the crackhead, because I finally know he's a crackhead. He would say the same story every time I saw him, and for years he would say the same story. He's like, "Listen, man, my wife kicked me out of the house today, and I ain't got nowhere to stay."
The one that we met outside of that comedy club?
No, that was some other guy. That guy's cool. That's a whole nother story. That's his name's Doctor. Anyway, I don't know what.
Our homeless heroes.
So Dennis the crackhead. I'm like, hey man, you've been telling me the same exact story every time I see you. I don't think you remember, but you tell me the same exact story. Your wife kicked you out, and you need money to stay at a hotel, motel, whatever the fuck. So I'm like, what's really going on here, man? I ain't gonna judge you. He's like, all right, I ain't gonna lie. I have a bit of a cocaine habit. I was like, all right, here, man, take it.
Well,
take
see,
fucking,
it's cocaine.
I gave him
There's
some money. I was like,
cocaine
here,
and crack,
take
man.
it.
You was dissing this man, sir.
No, dude, that's what they say.
He said cocaine, but you
cocaine.
just imagined
like,
crack?
He's like, yeah, I smoke cocaine. That's what they say.
Crackheads
Crackheads always say that. They say,
they don't want to admit.
Smoke. I'm a cocaine smoker. Like, oh, okay, right. Because I asked him later, I was like, what, you smoke? He's like, yeah, I smoke cocaine. I was like,
You could have taken this man to rehab or told him to get off that shit. And instead, you're out here giving this motherfucker the money to buy it.
Well, that's what he wants. He's there. He's asking me for money to buy coke. I mean, he's not asking me to take him to rehab. Plus, I can't afford that shit.
You could have just fucking asked him for some help, or just like give him some words of wisdom or inspiration.
He's been there for years asking people for money for crack. This
motherfucker's like Pookie and shit. Fucking dried lips. Talking about, it keeps calling me, man.
Or Pee-wee too.
And you could have fucking told him, hey, dude, you know, you could do this. You're better than this. You know, just try to get back on your feet. They don't want inspiration.
They don't want that shit. They want their fucking money for coke. And I gave them.
I want to imagine.
You're
gonna see some fucking passed out person with a needle in their arm, and you're just gonna be like, hey, here's some more. You're not even gonna help them recover. You're gonna be the cause of extending their addiction, not even helping cure it.
Well, that's what happens when you give them money. You're just helping their addiction. Most of the time, they just want it for fucking drugs. It's alright. It's like See, I wish Pee-wee was more honest with me and told me that he shits on the walls at the Chevron. See, I didn't know that.
What?
Till Lorena told me. When Pee-wee.
Okay, you gotta give the audience context here,
okay, so
and me.
Pee-wee, rest in peace, rest in power, King. Pee-wee is
rest in power, King.
Pee-wee is a.
I like how your standard of a king is somebody who shits on the walls. What the fuck?
Hey, you were just telling me about helping them get to rehab. Now you're talking shit about him.
No, you could help
He's
him,
a
but
king.
like, okay.
In his own right.
Yeah,
He's
you
the
inspired
king,
him once he was dead.
King of the Chevron.
When he was shitting on the walls, you probably had toilet paper and just like, no, I'm not gonna give it to him. You asshole.
Alright, so I got him his Mickey's. He would always be, he's hanging out at the Chevron, always be hanging out at the Chevron, and I would just be like, he would ask me, he's like, hey man, could you buy me a Mickey's? And it's like a 40 ounce of Mickey's.
Let her free. They're not just gonna be wrong. Man, just let her chill on the floor. Cause then she gets on the mic and then it's annoying.
She's not gonna get on the mic.
She's already on the mic, bro. Just
so
put her on the floor. Just let her roam around.
She sounds nice.
She's kicking you in the stomach. Let my fucking cat
She's not kicking. She's horny.
Alright, here, give me my...
Leave her alone. She wants to be there. Look, she wants to be there.
Oh my god. She
Anyways,
looks like
I'll get back.
She looks like she's planning to lunge in a few minutes.
No,
right.
She's just horny. She wants to get fucked. That's what she's doing. So, anyways, so Pee-wee.
You know what? I'm taking my cat away. Don't you speak to my child or my child's child.
That is not a child.
Never again.
She's ready.
Stop it. Why do you sound like if you're trying to seduce my cat, you fucking weirdo?
She's in heat. Listen.
I mean, I'm aware of this because of the fact that you were chilling out with me for like 1 or 2 days.
It's just reality of the situation.
I'm just gonna let her on the floor and be free.
She wants to fuck.
Cat be free. Just let her walk around.
So, anyways.
Camera's not picking up what
she's cute though. Come on, like.
Camera's not picking up what she's doing. Don't pick her up all the time. Just let her just roam. Just let my cat roam.
Anyways.
Alright.
So Pee-wee.
Anyways, back to your friend who's shitting on the walls apparently.
Alright, so he asked me for a Mickey's. I go in there and I buy a I try to buy a Mickey's, and Lorena, the cashier, she goes, "Is this for Pee-wee?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "No, I can't sell it to him." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Tell him to stop shitting on the walls." He's like, "He's always shitting on the walls, and then we gotta clean it up." No, I can't sell you this. You tell him to get out of here and stop shitting on the walls. So I get out and I'm like,
I mean, she has her fair reasons if she's the one who has to clean it. But, like, she makes that shit sound like if she's scooping it off by hand. Do they not have any hoses?
It's
at the
either way, it's
Chevron?
nasty. You're cleaning the dude's shit.
I mean, I
Also,
worked
why
as
is
a
he
janitor
shitting-
for Kroger.
Well, how is he shitting on the walls? What is he just exploding? Like, probably.
He's a master
That's
of his
probably what happened.
He's a master of his craft. I want to imagine he does like a full fucking roundhouse kick with his asshole and just shits on the wall as he does a roundhouse kick.
That's probably his avenue of expression. To be honest. He's an artist.
Yeah, he's a master of his craft.
Rest in power.
Rest in power,
So anyways, so I come out, I'm like, hey, Pee-wee, man, you gotta stop shitting on the walls.
Shit on the walls.
The fuck? Like, I can't. She wouldn't send me the Mickeys. Like, oh man, she tripping, man.
Mickey, stop shitting on the walls, guy.
Yeah, that's what I told him. And about a year later, I'm at the Chevron, and Dennis the crackhead's there. He told me, he's like, hey man, can you buy me a drink? He also likes to drink Miller High Life. So before he even asked me, I was like, yeah, I got you Miller High Life. He's like, my man. And then I was like, yep, I know everybody's drinks. I know you like Miller High Life. Pee-wee likes
You
Mickey's.
like know everybody's favorite
Yeah,
alcohol.
I know all the homeless dudes.
It's like the
alcohol.
saddest. It's the saddest fucking version of
feed-
Cheers.
I don't care. I
ever.
fucking
You're
I help them out. I'm not gonna
You're
preach.
sitting
I'm not
up-
there to preach to them.
You're
If they
sitting,
have an addiction, I'll fucking help them.
You're sitting
Here.
with 4 fucking homeless guys outside of the Chevron, where everybody knows your name.
See, that's my way of helping them. I help them party and have fun and enjoy life.
You're
I don't
fucking
preach
terrible.
to them and tell them go to rehab, asshole. Look at me.
I don't say go
All
to rehab, asshole. I just try to help him out and I get him fucking
Look,
food.
I'm better than you because I'm telling you to go to rehab.
Get him food, not fucking alcohol, Q.
Oh, wait, I bought him. I got him a po' boy from Mai Tai before, but they want alcohol. That's what they want. Anyways, so I say to Dennis the crackhead, I'm like, yeah, and Pee-wee likes his Mickeys, and he's like, oh, Pee-wee dead. I was like, for real? What? When? He's like, oh man, in the last winter, like they found him in January. It was like he apparently like froze to death, or nobody knows for sure. I don't think he
I'd
could
imagine
freeze
he
to
would
death.
freeze to death, yeah.
But pretty much he was sleeping and never woke up, and people would like tap him like, hey Pee-wee, man, you all right? Pee-wee, you good? And he just never woke up.
Did he have like a funeral service? Did you ever get any
I have
details on
no
that?
idea. No, I mean this was much later. Like
I feel
this is
like-
when I found out about him. This was months after.
I feel like you need to shit on that Chevron in his honor.
Well, I'm gonna pour a Mickey's in his honor, that's for sure. I don't know about that other shit.
You have to shit on the wall to honor this man, alright?
I'll pour the Mickey's. You shit on the wall.
No, fuck that. I will pour the Mickeys, because you out here providing the alcohol, but you're the one who knew him personal. It has to be your shit, alright?
My sister would buy him food.
It has
too.
to be your
Yeah,
shit
I told
on
my
the wall,
sister about him.
you
I
know?
was like, hey, this is Pee-wee, and she would always buy him food.
That way, like, his ghost shit touches your human
Exactly.
shit, and it'll be like that scene in Ghost, you know?
I wish I could have taken a picture
Instead of
of
a
him.
clay pot
I would
being-
have seriously made like a stencil.
Instead of a clay pot being made, it's you shitting on the fucking wall.
I would have really like done it like a mural for Pee-wee.
Yeah, we should have done a mural with him. Why the fuck
But
didn't
I have
you,
no
like,
pictures of him. I'm not gonna take.
How
pictures.
good are you with cognitive memory?
He looks like he looks. What does he look like? Looks like a short, like kind of Oompa Loompa Santa Claus looking Mexican.
Okay, what was his favorite drink
Kind
again?
of looks like a wizard.
What if we just like use my Photoshop skills and we'll just Photoshop his name
Mickey's.
on the drink label or something close to it.
Mickey's.
Just
Mickey's.
accept-
40 Mickey's.
40 Miggies. Just be Pee-wee.
No, he looked like some Asian dude.
Pee-wee's chocolate milk.
Oh, I can't remember the movie, but there was like some homeless Asian guy who would like laugh a lot, and he taught someone kung fu.
Isn't that the Karate Kid?
No, it was like a homeless Asian dude. I don't think Mr. Miyagi was homeless.
He was living in the janitor's shit, wasn't he? He had like that whole maintenance. He was the maintenance guy. What the fuck, man? In the 80s, maintenance people would teach you kung fu. My fucking maintenance guy can't even come here on time to fix my fucking AC. Fuck, Asian maintenance guys, y'all lacking. Y'all lacking. And I'm not saying, like, teach me kung
Wait,
fu.
Mr.
motherfucker.
Miyagi was. I don't remember that movie. I saw it when I was like a little kid.
Dude, you never seen. I was like, do you not rewatch movies?
Not fucking.
Man, you gotta rewatch movies that you love. You gotta rewatch
Yeah,
Karate Kid.
I rewatched a bunch
I've
of
rewatched
movies.
it recently.
I never really loved Karate Kid. One of my favorite martial arts movies that I rewatched a lot is fuck, I can't remember right now. But I've seen it so many
It's
times.
like a vast.
God damn
Is it a
it.
Bruce Lee movie?
No.
Who's the main star in the bill?
I don't remember. I don't remember his name.
Is it Ip Man?
No. Ip Man? No.
Ip Man. Those are like some very popular
No.
movies.
I've seen those a bunch
Didn't he
of
fight
times.
Tyson in one of those
Yeah.
movies?
Mhm.
Why?
The third one, I think.
Like RZA made a fucking next movie.
Best of the best.
Oh.
Only because they were Taekwondo. They practiced. They were Taekwondo competitors, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Best of the best. You ever watch Best of the Best?
No, never
It's
watched
one
that
of the
movie.
best martial arts movies. See, this is why I keep holding them.
What's the fuck? She's just
Because
going
she keeps
around your
biting
feet.
me. She's biting.
Because you got
and
your toes out.
scratching
You
my
got
feet.
your toes. You got your toes. She doesn't like toes.
It's
She
alright.
hates toes.
She's chilling.
Put it down. She's already instant.
Dang it.
That's
She's
it.
She's gonna keep.
Just click it. Just click.
She's gonna keep.
Put on some socks.
I'm not gonna put on socks.
Look at her struggling. Just put my cat down. God damn it, Q.
Why?
Put the
Honestly,
fucking
why?
cat down.
Honestly, why?
Cause I don't like my cat just fucking struggling like that shit.
She's not struggling.
And she's gonna try to attack your toes again.
Yeah,
just-
I know. That's
just put
why
her on the
if
fucking
I put her on the floor,
Or
she's
if
gonna
not,
keep
I just put her
attacking
in my
me.
room.
See, that's torture because she wants to get out.
My
And
room's
play.
fucking huge.
Not really.
She gets on top of the bed, rolls around, plays in it, and it's a fucking queen-size bed.
I don't know. You seem to think that your cat has a good life here. You don't really treat your cat nice. To be honest.
Motherfucker.
You don't play with her.
I do play with my
You
cat.
rarely clean her.
You
her
come here,
litter.
and I'm obviously not gonna invite you to my crib
Dude,
to
I
play with my fucking
I play
cat.
with your cat more than anyone.
No, sir, stop it. I play with my fucking cat more. All right.
I don't think so, man.
Just because you've been here a couple of
I don't
days
think you.
does not mean you,
honestly, I
you
feel
know the
sorry
entirety
for
of
her.
my lifestyle, sir.
And you leave her locked in the
Alright.
bathroom for hours.
I gotta fucking
You
in
leave
the
her locked
arms
in
of
the
an
room.
angel your ass
Dude,
and have you
I
here.
appreciate it. I
And I'm watching I'm taking care of a queue right now. I don't got time to take care of my cat. I'm fucking it's like my priorities had to shift. I swear, once you're fucking gone, cat will be number one again. But I'm trying to
Cat
help
was
you
never
out.
number one. Don't lie to.
Motherfucker,
don't lie.
it is.
No.
It is. Dude, I swear to God, I play with my fucking cat all the time.
Okay.
Alright. That sounds wrong.
So-
Don't take that sentence out of context, you motherfuckers.
That does not sound wrong.
I play with my cat all the time. You never
Yeah.
know.
If you were a woman, then yeah, that would be kind of weird.
But I'm a dude, and so somebody always
Play
gonna try to
with
make
your
a gay
cat.
joke. We know the era we live in, Q.
Ow.
Who are we to lie to ourselves? We know. We know. Anyways, fucking speaking of homeless dudes, my mom once decided to like have this homeless like guy, told us he was an illegal immigrant, live with us for like 2 days. After those 2 days, he fucking was gone. He just stayed with us for 2 days, and I don't know if maybe it was us talking, us driving him crazy, family of 6 or some shit. But after the second day, he was fucking gone. He's,
Like what? Just some random dude?
yeah, it's just some like Mexican homeless dude. He was kind, nice, humble, but it's just like, motherfucker stayed at our crib for only 2 days and he left. I was like, God damn, how bad could we be that the motherfuckers like out prefer the streets instead of y'all? It was like, what the fuck?
Well, he enjoys his freedom, I guess. I know a lot of
Said,
homeless
"Fuck
people
you kids."
prefer jail.
It's sad. It's sad.
'Cause
It's
they
like
get food and
on the political end of that, because I've actually worked with the campaigns and shit. It's unfortunate. It's like majority of the people in the jails that we got here in Houston are people who have mental illnesses, or they had to close down the mental facilities, and then these people are let free, but they're used to like being facilitated and taken care of because of their mental issues. That then they have to do some shit to go to jail. So it sucks because they have to do some shit to go to jail, but in jail they know they could at least get 3 guaranteed meals. I mean, it's fucked up for me to say, but if I was homeless and I know that's my only option, you might have to start considering fucking committing a small crime. And it sucks because you don't want to do that because you want to be a good person in nature. But why is it you have to commit a crime to get fucking guaranteed 3 meals a day?
because homeless shelters suck.
Like, homeless shelters
no,
suck.
nobody likes staying at homeless shelters.
I know.
They got all kinds of strict rules and stuff.
It's like, just
Number one, no drugs. Come on.
God
You know,
damn
homeless
it,
people
Q.
love their
I try to make a fucking
Wow.
good case.
Why are you-
you out here trying to provide
Why are you
fucking
acting,
drugs?
Why are you acting like homeless
the
people are these
homeless?
angels? Like, They fucking like to do drugs. They like to party, man. Like
I want to believe there's good in people, Q.
nothing wrong with doing drugs.
You're out here fucking handing out drugs.
There's nothing wrong with doing drugs.
Yeah.
But to think that homeless people are just like these
why,
goody two shoes.
This is why only one
there's a
of
reason why they're homeless. It's probably, and drugs is a huge part. Fuck it. It's what it is, man.
Maybe you observed from personal experience because I wasn't out here selling fucking yayo in these streets.
I never sold to homeless people, but
Well, no shit, they didn't have the fucking money.
mm,
What were they gonna give you? A fucking Mickey?
yeah. Although there's one dude that did sleep on a bench sometimes, but he was just fucked up. Mental illness. That's a huge reason why.
Man, it is mental illness, but it's like, come on, you gotta get these people like the proper.
There's no funding for that. There's no facilities.
Exactly, there's
It's
no
fucked up.
funding, and then people take the concept of defunding the police as in, oh, take away all
That's
the money.
ridiculous.
No,
If
well,
anything, they need more funding.
well, actually, hold on. Well, the way why they say that is because in New York it's 6 million that they have, and it's what is the money actually going to? Like, if there is 6 million, why are officers only getting paid 18 an hour? It's just like if they need more, stop spending it on riot prevention gear and all these high armored vehicles that y'all only had to bring out now, and in some cases y'all brought them out now even though we didn't fucking need them, and then the programs that y'all pay for and shit is just like, yo, have somebody else make them. And then it's not, y'all uniforms get practically fucking made for free because they're getting made by the inmates. It's a fucked up cycle. You know, it's military outfits and fucking uniforms getting made by some fucking guy who just wants to, like, get reduced time. Some poor soul.
Also, like, cops shouldn't have to, like, so they have to deal with, like, mental
Yeah, I mean, like,
illnesses. They have to deal
Like,
with, like,
look at all the shit back in the days in, like, movies and cartoons where it would show, like, medical facility people instead of cops picking up the crazy people.
Mhm.
They don't have that shit now. They leave it all to the fucking cops.
and they're not trained to do that.
They're really not.
They would need some kind of, like, special, some kind of, like, special squad
It's like,
that deals with
it's like, look at how
mentally ill patients.
It's like, look at
and
how
stuff like that.
hardcore you get trained if you're in the fucking military, and then look at how
Mhm.
different you get trained if you're a cop. You know?
And then how do they deal with mentally ill people? They, like, beat the shit out
Beat
of
the
them?
shit out of them. As like, it
Fucking
doesn't help
restrain
anybody.
them, like, put them down, like, stop resisting! This person's clearly fucked up in the head, and you're
Fucked
telling
up in
them to
the head,
stop
you're telling them to stop
resisting.
resisting.
Of course.
And he's scared because basic instincts. He's on
It's
drugs.
so crazy. How
Fight
do
or
how do
flight.
they not
And
know
we're not
that
talking
that's,
about. And we're not talking about the George Floyd thing. We're just talking about in general.
that's, like, that's a natural reaction.
That's a natural reaction.
Stop! He's resisting. Let's
You
shoot
could be
him.
sober and
Beat the fuck
motherfuckers
out of
screaming at you and beating the shit out of you while handcuffing you is going to make you act a certain way. And
Mhm.
and then what's sad is that racists would just take anything to justify you getting murdered.
Have you seen that video where he's like asking this lady to put her hands up? He's like, I told you to put your hands up. He's like, I'm holding a baby. He's like, drop the baby right now. He's like, how am I gonna drop the baby? He's like, drop the baby. And he's telling his lady
Fucking
to drop
cops
her
are
baby. And
fucking
she's like,
cops are
but
terrible,
the floor is
bro.
hot. Like, it's literally, they're in a parking lot. It's summer. It's hot. And he's like, I can't put my baby. Like, it's a crawling
You want me
infant.
to cook on my? You want me to cook my child
like,
on the
yo.
fucking concrete, man? These cops
It's
are fucking terrible.
I-
They're not getting trained to handle this shit well.
This podcast could go into a whole fucking
We can go into a whole shit. I mean, we moved
talk
to
about why
homeless people.
cops are so.
Now we're talking about
What's
like
wrong with police
the
and
flaws
stuff?
of the cops. Because I mean, we talked about it last time where we joked about like the uniforms and give them like better uniforms instead of like this bulky shit. And that's where we said have them wear like affliction T-shirts.
Hoist Gracie's a cop.
Yeah, that's where you brought up
Cop in
Hoist Gracie
Ohio.
being a cop, and that's why we brought up Ken Shamrock working for the fire department.
Mhm.
It's just like we were just fucking around, joking around, but it's just like a serious subject matter, man. They gotta fix these issues, dude.
Mm.
And it's just
Cops
insane.
should know how to physically apprehend people. That's why they should all be jujitsu experts.
Yeah,
they should all know how to deal with the person. Not fucking. It shouldn't
beat
take
the
like
shit out of them and tase them
6
multiple
dudes
times
to handle one guy. Like,
It's like teach them fucking jujitsu, man. I mean, if the military does their training, they got combatives.
most civilians are untrained.
Just
If the cops are
fucking train 'em.
trained,
Yeah.
that's it.
Unless you're
would be
arresting
very
some
easy.
fucking hidden kung fu master, then at that point, y'all should be able to be well equipped for 2 against 1 to
Even
handle
still,
them with
kung
ease.
fu masters, they suck. They don't. Kung fu ain't shit.
What if-
It's all flashy moves.
What if he's studying the Kwang-Gae?
Kwang-Gae. Do you want
Can we talk about
context?
Can we talk about that, please? Please, baby, please.
Kwang-Gae.
The
What was the dude's
Kwang-Gae.
name? I don't remember.
I don't care. I don't
My
care.
name is blah blah blah, and
We
I will
went-
be demonstrating the Kwang-Gae.
We went. All right, let's talk about this. Fuck it. I doubt. Look, if they haven't messaged us instantly, you got a gig. But what are they gonna do? Cancel your gig? I doubt it. But anyways, in the event, like, don't cancel my man's gig. He was doing good. But anyways,
Yeah.
so we.
Please, Tony Jaa. Tony Jaa hired me.
Is that what he said his name was?
No, you know who Tony Jaa is?
No.
He kind of looked like Tony Jaa. Tony Jaa is fucking.
I don't know. They didn't tell us their names.
He's a Thai
There was that
actor.
one stunt woman. She looked very, very attractive, and she said she did burlesque and exotic dancing.
Mm.
And I didn't want to, and I wanted to ask her name, but I was just like, fuck, I
She
can't.
also said she was a stunt woman in many films, and
She did. This woman had more credentials than that.
yeah.
I'm just thinking about the ones that caught my attention firsthand. But anyways, so we go to this big stuntman audition, which we were about to fucking miss, because my mom calls me over some dumb. Well, okay, it was a serious situation, but it was a situation that wasn't happening right then and there. I'm not gonna explain what the situation
She
is.
didn't have to call you at 6
She
in
didn't
the
have to call me
morning
at 6 in the morning for
That's
it.
for sure.
6 in the morning, my mom's at my door. But anyways, so 6 in the morning. So then I get up early, then go back to sleep. When I go back to sleep, it's like 30 minutes before we gotta get up for the audition. Wake up late. We're gonna go show up late to the audition because of the fact that we had to get some stuff printed. Get the stuff printed, show up there, sign up, and I got a business card, and this guy actually got a goddamn role. Clap it up for the motherfucking
Yeah.
South Sibs. But anyways, we go to this audition, and we're just looking, and there's the point where we're not great actors or Oscar nominees, alright? As it is,
Compared to those,
I just wanted to mostly be a stuntman and work behind the camera. But, I'll throw my hat in the reins of acting too. I'll do whatever, It's all about making progress and getting your name out there, everybody. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know, alright? Anyways, first guy, looks like his stunt work, amazing. But his acting, comedic.
yeah, he was good at falling. He was good at that.
No, he was great at his
You
stunt
could tell
work.
he
It was
was
amazing.
trained.
But when they asked him to read the script, he read it.
Well, what was the?
He
the
read it
monologue
like
go?
if it was a porn. He read that shit like if it was a porn scene.
Go on.
Go on.
Shoot.
No, he said it like.
It wasn't even that good.
I'm the impersonator. Hold on. I'm the impersonator of the group. Let's be honest. Go on. Shoot. And we both win.
No.
Go on. It's what you want, right? One last kill. It's just like looking
Dude,
at him.
he was like serious. Like his facial expression was like,
Like I thought they were gonna
Go on.
tell him to try again. I was just like, look, man, you could try again, man. You could just like they gave us the paper to read. You could read the script. You didn't have to memorize it verbatim. They just wanted to see what emotion you'd put into it. Then you had that amazing woman who was like good at the acting and the stunt work.
her acting was okay,
Her acting was okay, but her stunt work was
good.
amazing. Okay, but another fucking thing that me and Q have a problem with. Q, you want to take him on the South
See,
Sibs
here's
on
why
this
I don't mind making fun of Kwang-Gae, because he was catcalling this girl. She was attractive. She was doing this looked like a Chinese opera, ancient martial arts kind of kung fu wushu type.
one? Alright, I wasn't gonna be racist. I was just gonna say she was doing martial arts.
It's not racist. Do you know what wushu is?
You said like 3 different fucking. You said Asian kung fu wushu.
Kung fu, no.
Nigga, you might as well say she was doing
opera,
Wu.
Chinese opera.
I was
She
about
was
to
doing
say-
Chinese opera martial arts.
Like motherfucker, you might as well say she was doing Wu Tang.
She was doing wushu. Okay, so
Anyways,
wushu is just Chinese martial arts in general. She was doing this like kind of operatic thing, like whatever. So and then anytime she did something flashy, Kwang-Gae over here would be like, "Whoa, yeah, whoa!" Like she was stripping or some shit.
Yeah, it was the
so
weirdest fucking
cringy, and I was
thing.
just
It
like,
was cringy.
"Shut the fuck up!" If I was a guy, you wouldn't be doing that. You didn't say anything about to the other guys.
to the other guy who was
but
doing
this
some
girl, she's attractive, and you're catcalling her.
I was like, what
like,
the fuck,
shut
man?
up.
I was like, we were just like, shut
That
the fuck.
dude pissed
Then he
me
was
off.
talking with like somebody else, and apparently they had
Oh
known
yeah,
him.
yeah.
And he was talking with somebody else during somebody else's monologue.
Yeah.
And then the chick who was
The
like
chick,
the
yeah.
stunt coordinator who did burlesque shows. I
Yeah.
really want to know her name. Somebody please tell me her name,
She
please.
was like, shut up, guys.
She
Or
was
some
like,
shit.
she was like quiet on the set. She said that shit's strict. I thought
Dude.
she was gonna beat their ass.
that guy was such a dick.
He was kind of. But anyways, it's his. Let's go straight to the point here. It's Homeboy's audition. Homie steps straight to the plate. Says he's 2 black belts, but he's he says he got 2 black belts, but he's built like modern day Chris Jericho.
Not even. He's built like fucking Gumby.
Nah, cause Gumby was skinny, my nigga. He was built like Bobby Hill.
I'm saying like the dude's. He was just.
You know what he was built like? He was built like super bad Jonah Hill. That's who he was built like. But anyways.
Oh, skinnier, yeah.
Exactly. Super bad Jonah Hill was skinny Jonah Hill.
Skinnier than that. But yeah, I get you.
But anyways.
He was built like a fucking cucumber. Like he reminded me of Gumby, like that weird body, like.
His acting was
I don't know,
like.
But
His acting. I guess this motherfucker thought Dragon Ball Z logic. If you scream, that makes you a better actor.
Man.
Which, yes, you could put some screams into it, but it's the way how you gotta emote it, the facials you make. This motherfucker looked like he was about to take a shit when he did his audition. Go on! Shoot! like I was expecting the fucking earth to shake and waves to form around him. I thought this motherfucker was going Super Saiyan.
So he does his shitty fucking
But anyways,
monologue.
before he does the monologue,
and they're like, what will you be demonstrating
what would be your
to
skills
us?
demonstrating, you know? Because hindsight and preparation, they ask you, they say, what skill set are you? So, you know, me, I'm training to be a pro wrestler. I know how to take bumps. In fact, the shit that they're having us do there, they call it taking a fall. In wrestling practice, it's called taking a bump. They call it a shoulder roll. In wrestling practice, it's a 3/4 roll. I even did a fucking front bump for him just to show him some variety. Like, hey, look, there's different fucking bumps. And I even told them, everybody's doing it on the right. If you do it on the right, that's lucha, left is American. And they were just like, oh, knowledge. But anyways, so Q has his skills. They say, you do your acting, you present your skill, what you want to contribute to the film, let's go. I want to contribute everything, so I said I was going to contribute everything. And they like that. That's why I got the business card. Alright? But anyways, the homie steps up. It's his time. And the homie's wearing some red shorts. Alright? And
With that yellow Bruce
with
Lee
the yellow
shirt.
Bruce Lee shirt. Alright? And a white headband. He's literally dressed up like Michael Cera and fucking Juno.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
then,
Michael Cera. He reminded me of Michael Cera. Definitely. That's exactly what he fucking looked like.
Yeah, and then he says that he has 2 black belts, but his fighting style.
In like Tai Chi or some
Tai Chi.
stupid
No,
shit.
he said blah 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 academy, and I shall perform the Kwang-Gae. Ooh, 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 ooh.
And when he said Kwang-Gae, I was like, I looked over at you. I was like, I started laughing, but I didn't want to be a dick.
We looked at each other.
I was like,
We looked at each other.
I didn't want to ruin it for myself. Like, I
We
didn't
don't want to
them
ruin it
think,
for
like,
each other.
I didn't want the judges to be like, oh, look at this guy's an asshole, laughing at him. But come on, man.
We looked at each other and we nodded.
The dude was
Look,
ridiculous.
all I can say is thank God for face masks, because they really saved me, because I was fucking dying. Alright? If I wouldn't have had that face mask, they would have saw me with the biggest smirk,
Yeah, me
laughing
too.
my
Yeah.
ass off. Because homie's just like, whoo, 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 whoo. Motherfucker might as well have just did this. Whoo, whoo, whoo.
Yeah, right. Fuck. See, I wouldn't like to talk that much shit, but
We wouldn't talk that much shit, but it was the fact that he was being
cat
cringy.
catcalling that fucking girl. Like,
He was
what a fucking
catcalling that
dick.
girl, and then he was catcalling the other girl. It's like, bruh, stop it. No, stop it, alright?
Like, seriously, he was saying it like they were stripping. Like,
Yeah, he
fucking,
was talking
what a
about it,
dick.
and it's like, dude, come on, stop. Like, these are female workers.
She's a serious martial
and yes,
artist
I know what y'all thinking.
demonstrating a form, and he goes, "Woo, yeah!"
I know.
Throwing her bills.
And I know what y'all thinking. It's like, aren't y'all the same guys who talk about free pineapple bitches? Yes, but the difference is, those girls joke with us like that. We know those coworkers for a little while.
Yeah.
And we know it's okay to joke about. That's not our introduction to them.
We
And
do
more
it
or less,
jokingly.
we're respectful and we're jokingly. We're not actually trying to make advances
She
towards
was
them.
serious.
Like,
She was a
I got a
serious
girl-
actress too.
Like, I got a girlfriend. Q fucks around, let's be honest. Alright? Q gets around. Round and round, round he goes. But anyways, when we're trying to get a professional job, you don't fucking flirt with people. That's how you get off. That's how they put you off the set immediately. You know what I mean? We're gonna wait 2 weeks for our results, so I might just wait for our results to put this episode up. But maybe they'll understand, because that's the reason we're dogging on him, just because he was being flirtatious, and that's the shit you come up with.
But not even like...
I said it like this.
It wasn't even in private. It was like she was demonstrating her fucking
and he's
monologue,
whistling.
her form, and dude's like pretty much like...
Treating
Yeah,
like
pretty,
she's
he
a
might as well have
stripper.
been
It's just
whistling.
Like, yeah, what the fuck? No, there was whistling. He was whistling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why we were just like, because it was him and it was two other people. What wasn't the first guy? The first guy was more respectful. It was the other guy who like was really fucking badass with nunchucks. He was really fucking badass with nunchucks. All right,
But
and the
that's
shit that he was hitting. He got on the acting. He's like, I want to be the next action star.
Yeah, he said that. He did say that.
As soon as he spoke, motherfucker, you will be the next Jet Li, because we are not gonna have you talk that much, but you can do some badass shit. But anyways, he's doing the shit in just 'cause he's whistling while the girl is doing the routine.
He was really whistling.
Yeah, he was whistling. So that's what I mean. Look, I got, like I said, got a mom, two sisters. I don't like that shit. I just don't like that shit. You know, Q didn't like that shit, and he's the one who's single and gets around, and he didn't like that shit because there's a place to just be foolish and there's a place to be professional.
Yeah.
All right. A low grade pizza place is different from trying to get a fucking job in an industry. All right. Anyways, I had said it when he did that performance. I said, 2 ghosts need to come down from the heavens. The first ghost being Bruce Lee, and the second ghost being Pimp C. Because the ghost of Bruce Lee needs to beat the shit out of him, and then the ghost of Pimp C
For that shirt.
needs to grab that fucking shirt and say, take that monkey shit off, you embarrassing us. Because that motherfucker did. Alright? And then I go up, I do my audition, it is what it is. They like my personality more than they probably like my acting. I'll admit my acting wasn't the greatest. Alright?
You did go, you were unique though, because you went for like a whole crazy thing instead of like everyone else was serious. You were kind of like,
I did a different take because everybody's just like da 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 da.
You were kind of like the Joker kind of thing. Like
I wanted to be the villain because there's one guy who says he's working on like a 80s action movie. I think he's calling it Hellfire. Motherfucker. Oh, I shouldn't probably refer to him as motherfucker. Individual who's in charge of that film. Please, I would love to be in a cheesy 80s film. You don't even.
Hell yeah.
It's like if I'm gonna be doing,
remake.
if I'm doing like a stunt, you don't even have to pay me as much as you'll pay the other stuntman. Just let me be a part of that movie. Anyway, whether it's behind the camera or in front of the camera, just let me be a part of that shit, please. Even just a walk-by role, please.
Yeah, let me be a part of that shit.
Let us both be a part of it. We'll do it like Nate Diaz. Let's be a part of that motherfucker.
Let's be part
Stockton,
of that
motherfucker. Stockton races. All blood. I need to cut myself and be all bloody. No, but yeah, I would love to be a part of that 80s project. I'm a fan of fucking 80s action movies. I'd love to be a part of that. That's funny. He put like another casting call for like women. It's like, any women want to play strippers, hookers?
Kwang-Gae is probably just gonna show up to that, just to catcall all of them.
Oh my god, no! Kwang-Gae needs to stay away. Kwang-Gae. Anyways, yeah, but that was the only reason why we're dogging on him so hard, making fun of him, is because of the way how he was. Now when Q gets up, this motherfucker, out of nowhere, talking about my ankle's injured. That's why I can't do wrestling training with you guys. And then motherfucker does his demonstration of Taekwondo and does a fucking double spinning kick in the fucking air.
Roundhouse, turning roundhouse, back kick, roundhouse.
2 of those kicks were in the
left punch,
fucking
right
air.
Punch. Roundhouse,
like thrown in the air. Like not as in, oh, he did one and then jumped and did the other. No, he did like a kick, jumped in the fucking air and did 2 kicks and then landed and then did another kick.
Yeah.
And at that point I was like, I'm gonna fucking kick his fucking ankles for lying to me.
My ankle is fucked up though. It sucks. But anyway, whatever.
Don't say that. You fucking already got hired now.
Yeah.
So somebody was so impressed that he got hired.
They told me to
2
stop
weeks now.
right there. So I was like, all right, stop. That's good.
He blew their mind and he just barely showed them the minimal. The guy was impressed. The only thing I think he messed up on is an audition is when they said, pretend you got shot twice. And you're just like, oh. I was like, God damn.
What do you mean? No, you don't die immediately. Have you seen people get shot?
You do
and
a
die?
brief grunt and then you fall. You don't go.
Have you ever seen people get shot?
Yes.
And killed?
Yes.
Do they ever
My
just?
fucking grandma's neighbor
do
was
they-
killed in front of us, and he didn't fucking go. It just
Dude, watch some cartel videos of people getting shot. They don't just die.
We go on hood
instantly.
sites. Some of them just go, and then that's it. You do a quick little run because the fucking bullet's gonna kill through you. Those cartel videos, they kill quick and violently. The only ones where I see the other fucking person who's getting shot respond is when they're stabbing the motherfucker to death.
It depends where you get shot. It depends if they hit a vital organ or an artery or anything. If sometimes a bullet will kill you automatically, but sometimes you'll sit there, fucking.
You had your hands like
bleed to
this.
death.
What the fuck are they shooting you in the chest with? A Desert Eagle? You fucking got your intestines sticking out?
Yeah, it could happen.
Motherfucker,
Anyway,
you
liked
might-
it enough for me to get hired.
Okay.
So what are you talking about? I got hired for that. He's like, I'm gonna pretend to shoot you. I was like, all right.
Alright. And you fucking sold it like the guy holding his intestines and fucking
So-
Saving Private Ryan. You're just like.
I got the job. I did the job, so I got it.
He did the job.
And
He
I
did
was the only one
job.
that he asked. I was the only one.
That is
I guess
true.
he wasn't impressed with anyone else's martial arts except for mine.
I mean, mine wasn't a martial arts.
It's not saying much, because no one was really impressive.
He told
Except
me good
Nunchuck
job.
Guy.
Nunchuck guy was beast. And the chick. The chick was amazing.
The chick, and I wouldn't say
The
amazing.
chick was amazing.
I think you're
but
kind
the
of,
fucking catcalling.
you're kind of simping there.
I'm not.
She
simping,
wasn't
was doing good.
amazing. It was cool though. It wasn't amazing.
All right, watch her pull up and beat your ass, and then I'll be like, yeah, nigga said you wasn't amazing.
She was doing like
if
just look up like
let me drop you
Chinese
off. Let me drop
opera.
you off to the set. All right, and if she's there, I'm gonna be like, yo, he was talking mad shit about you. He said you can't fight for shit. He said you have no nipples. This is a Kevin Hart joke, but it's just hilarious to me.
She was flexible though. That's why she
Yeah.
she did like she did like a
And keep in mind another thing, there were females who, if they wanted to do a stripper role, there was literally a fucking stripper pole in there.
yeah.
It was a portable one on wheels. It was funny. It looked like, honest to God, that they just took a tetherball game and just cut off the fucking string in the ball.
I think it's called pole dancing.
The little portable fucking doing?
Yeah.
Okay, because that shit, I swear to God, I saw a string at the end of it because there wasn't a cap at the top, so it looked like if they took a tetherball game and just cut the fucking tether in the ball.
It's really weird nowadays. Like a lot of women do like they call it pole dance. I think they call it pole
Yeah,
dancing,
pole
but it's
dancing,
like
but it's like for an exercise form.
yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's not like as chastised.
But they also
and
have like
taboo.
little girls doing that too, and it's just like
I
I'm
don't
not
know
sure how I
about-
feel about that.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
They
That
really
one-
do have little girls do that.
Where the fuck is us? Where the fuck is that hashtag Save Our Children
And
on
to
that
them,
shit?
but to a lot of women, it's not a sexual thing. It's not like they're showing their body sexually. Although pole dancing is almost always associated with strippers, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's why I feel weird about it, like, because I've seen it, and I'm like, and then it's just it's weird.
I think it's like when you try to push us away from the
God,
norms. God, what the fuck? When you try to push,
further and further away from God.
we stray further away from God every day. But God's coming back, baby. KTON.
I know I wouldn't want Bean
I'm not
doing
trying to
that.
get fired.
My niece.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't want Bean doing that, and I wouldn't want my sibling doing that. I know a lot of women are trying to change the narrative on pole dancing, but I mean, pole dancing is like such a strong fucking thing associated with stripping.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing is like I know a lot of people try to, because it's not like belly dancing where there's like cultural references to it. I don't know if ancient tribes fucking dancing on a stick in the ground sticking out.
Because it's also like, where did pole dancing originate? Did it originate with strippers? That is a possibility.
Because
I don't know
you
enough
had-
to know.
I don't know.
I'm totally ignorant, but I know in our society it's mostly associated with strippers. That's why I feel really weird about little kids doing it.
Yeah, that's the current society we live in, and I don't think you're gonna be able to change that, especially when strip clubs are still going on.
I wouldn't want my daughter
Alright.
doing that, that's for sure.
No one's going to an athletic pole dancing thing. Let's be honest. If you say you say pole dancing, everybody's thinking of strippers.
Well, I mean, there
Alright.
are competitions and stuff. People do that.
Yeah, there's competitions and shit, but when you hear about it from the norm,
Hmm.
it's like, what the fuck?
The norm, yeah, that's true. But
The norm is just like
that's their own
it's
little
like because belly
subculture.
dancing and the shit, that's like culturally relevant in like places like India or like Colombia. The way they contort their bodies
like-
and dance.
I think it's the Middle East.
It's like different.
Like-
It's like different ways, and how they do that shit. But it's not. Nobody goes and while while Shakira is dancing or if somebody's dancing like that, throwing ones at him. That's not commonplace in our society.
Yeah.
But if a chick's on a fucking pole, the first thing everybody's gonna think of is a strip club.
Yeah.
Plus, it doesn't help that we have
most people. But that is their own little subculture, and in their subculture, it's probably
it's okay for kids
the
to do
farthest
it,
thing from stripping to them. Maybe that's probably how it is for them.
But
to them, it's athletic.
Where do you? Everybody else is gonna fucking see it as stripping.
Everyone else. That's true.
Everyone else is gonna see it as stripping.
Yeah.
All right. That's why when you train a kid to do it, it's fucking awkward.
That is, yeah.
You know, it's like currently, like as you can see, these two boards up here. I'm trying to learn how to skate, but skating doesn't have like an adult connotation. That's why I'm trying to teach my little brother. His stupid ass got grounded, so now, love you, but you fucked up. His ass got grounded, so now he can't like hang out.
And that's
with me
why
for
we
a
were
while.
late to the audition.
Yeah, that's why we're late to the audition. But anyways, it's not like I'm teaching him how to pole dance or anything. It's skating. Skating doesn't really have that negative connotation. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I mean, to me, it does have some negative connotation.
and especially now, and everybody's on this save our children shit, and it's just like, I don't think they're gonna let that shit fly.
See, I grew up with
Okay.
skaters being
Thi-
assholes.
This is what I'm wondering. Yeah, now the skater culture has changed because Tony Hawk called out all that shit. He said, "Stop doing that asshole shit."
Yeah.
He released Pro Skater 3 and he said, "Y'all motherfuckers y'all ain't fucking with my bills, motherfuckers. I don't care if they don't know how to skate. He got the Tony Hawk shirt on. Y'all better leave this motherfucker alone." Which one of you broke ass niggas bought Pro Skater 3? I started this selling out skateboard shit. And this is the motherfucking things I get. No, but it's just like, yeah, it's changed now, luckily. But anyways, we were talking about the kids back in the polls, and now I was just wondering, I got a friend who's like pro women expressing themselves by whatever nature, but she's also on the Save Our Children high tip, right? So, is it wrong for me to think that some of the shit she says with the hashtag Save Our Children goes directly against the let women be freeform shit?
How so?
Because she was just like, oh, underage girls should be able to wear bikinis and things of that nature, and it shouldn't be looked down upon. Men's sexualization should not be okay. But then you have like fucking Barbie dolls that are supposed to be underage characters wearing bikinis and bras and shit like that, and then they make it into a toy, and then she's about hashtag Save Our Children. This is getting our children convinced to get taken by, or convinced to get ready or more submissive to pedophilia.
What?
And it feels like
But she's okay with them wearing bikinis?
She's okay with real women wearing it, but God forbid a toy like has some shit of that nature.
But if she's okay with kids, little girls wearing bikinis, she's okay with that?
Yeah, she's okay with like little girls wearing bikinis, and it's bad on us men for sexualizing it. But then the exact same thing represented in a toy form, oh, this is getting kids prepared for pedophilia and making them more submissive to it. And it feels like this counteracts. This goes against your argument. It's like, you can't be pro all women's expression and be this. Like, if we bring up that scenario, I'm curious to see what fucking side she chooses. I really am. Because it's just like,
the pole dancing thing?
Yeah, so are you going to say that this has a mainstream
She'd
connotation of sexualization?
Pro pole dancer. She'd probably be like...
But then, would she be against it because of the hashtag Save Our Children, and this is sexualizing our children?
Well, she'll probably say that there's no... It's not supposed to be viewed
not
sexually.
To mention with like pole dancing and shit, the professional ones, because I've seen what you're talking about.
Pole dancing is not stripping.
But they're fucking wearing leotards.
Although strippers do pole dance.
They're wearing leotards though, because with the pole dancing, it's all about like holding the pole in
with
place
your skin.
with the bends of your skin. So they're fucking wearing leotards. And as it is, there was that whole controversy over that Sia Shia LaBeouf music video, because they're fucking wearing this like the skin tight leotard shit. So it's just like, well, what the fuck?
We shouldn't sexualize.
I don't like these. I don't know. I don't like the kids doing the pole dancing, man. I mean,
me neither. I don't like kids doing pageants either.
Pageants?
Weird.
I don't have a problem with beauty pageants. It just depends on what they're wearing. That's it. Like if they're wearing full dresses, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know, but if they're like wearing bikinis and shit, hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. 1, 2, 3. Look at the camera. Point with me now. Hold the fuck on. Hold the. He's just like, you want to put kids on a stripper pole? Hold the fuck on.
See, you're calling it a stripper pole. It's a pole dancing pole.
What do we? And they say pole dancing pole.
Because
pole
dancers are not strippers. However, strippers are pole dancers.
That's the problem, though. All right, when you fucking how many songs are talking about strippers, and more or less talk about the pole more than they do the stripper sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Every time, I'm not gonna blame rap entirely. All right, that's all type of music because shit happened with burlesque, then with stripper poles. That's just, I guess you could say it's men sexualizing shit, maybe. But I mean, women, yeah, children, no. I think that's a fair judgment.
Mm-hmm.
No. Now, I get somebody who tried, like, I've seen a video where someone tried to defend it, and it was just like, well, if you think about, like, the movements in parkour, they're similar to, like, the movements of strippers. I was like, what the fuck?
Who the
I've never
said that.
I had saw somebody make that argument on Instagram.
What parkour are they watching?
I don't know.
What the hell?
Are
they naked parkour?
It's like, dude, I don't think you watch parkour. I think you just went to a gay strip club.
Is he mistaking parkour with hardcore? Porn? Porncore?
Probably.
The fuck? The fuck?
It's like men do it in parkour.
Never heard
It
of
was
that.
like, what parkour are you watching? I don't know, fucking parkour. They're dancing to Bust It Down.
The fuck?
But it's just like, there's so many good stripper anthems. But
Jackie Chan was the original
dancing on a pole.
parkour.
Oh, yeah, does that mean... Hold on, does Jackie Chan technically count as a pole dancer? Because you remember that one stunt where he jumped on that pole of a roof with all those lights, slid down, and all those lights went off? I mean, our boy Jackie Chan riding that pole?
Jackie Chan could probably be a good pole dancer, though.
I mean,
I've seen dudes do that.
I'm not trying to imagine all this fuck Jackie Chan busting it down on a pole. That could be all up to you, buddy. You can have that.
But you see him,
I won't.
You see him beat the shit out of people on a pole, though? It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool as fuck. They're not learning that. See, then I would respect pole dancing if they're doing cool shit like that. But they're not. They're fucking dancing.
Maybe you gotta watch
And it
some
doesn't
pole
help-
dancers.
and
I've
it
seen some
doesn't help
impressive shit.
that they're doing these exercises to stripper music. You gotta help us get the connotation out of our fucking heads.
Is it
buddy.
stripper music? Is it like ass, 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 ass? Or WAP?
I saw one where they were like dancing, and because I know what you're talking about, and that's why I find it awkward. And these kids who are like fucking like 12 to 14, they can't be above age, you know? And they're fucking dancing to I'm in love with a stripper in the background. It's like, no! Stop it! Hashtag save our children. Fucking T-Pain will come in and stop this. Like if T-Pain's really gonna come down out of nowhere and just swing down with this fucking auto-tune voice. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. So, let's do a rundown quickly. We fucking honored our homeless heroes.
Rest in power, kings.
Rest in power, kings. Q needs to shit on a wall.
I gotta get super fucked up off of Mickey's.
Actually, hold up. Let's can we tell a story about like something that happened at that gas station? You remember the time we picked up Bart, and he was all fucked up? It was after we picked him up in my car. You remember that shit? And he had a 6-pack, and 3 of them were busted on the floor. This is after we had gotten done with the work shift. We were closing, and you're just like, oh, we gotta go pick up my brother from the fucking Chevron.
Yeah.
And he's sitting with shorts, a tank top, and a red hat. And this is my introduction to Bart. My introduction to Bart is him all fucked up.
That was your first time
in my
meeting
car.
him?
Yeah, that was my first time meeting him. You're just like, oh, you're gonna see my brother. And pull up, and he's fucking out of there, bro. He's sitting.
I actually don't remember that.
I remember it. He was just like, we asked him if he took a pill or anything, but he said no, it was just the beer. But he was just sitting, all slumped on the fucking concrete, wearing a red hat, a tank top, and some red shorts and fucking flip flops. Because this is at the time when y'all lived right close to the Chevron.
Next to the Chevron.
Yeah.
It's not good to live next to your booze spot.
No, it's not.
Right next to it.
Because he's fucking sitting there. We're lucky he didn't get robbed or anything. Or maybe they knew he was the sibling of you, so they made peace. There was a peace treaty. Like, we can't rob this one.
So that's another. I guess that was a cool part about living next to Chevron. You're cool with all the homeless people. Well, first of all, you got to pay the ghetto tax.
What's the ghetto tax?
When they ask you for money, and if you live by there, you better give them money sometimes, because they're gonna fuck you. They're gonna fuck with you someday. They're gonna steal some shit from you. They might follow you home. You never know. But you give them money one day, they'll take care of you. They'll take care of your bike. There's a lot of times where I didn't have to lock up my bike. I would leave it to Dennis the crackhead. He'd be like, "Man, ain't nobody gonna steal this bike." He's like, "I'll watch it."
Okay, so you said there's a reason they're homeless,
So
talking shit about them. I'm trying to defend them, and meanwhile, your boy Dennis out here fucking protecting your bike, you asshole.
Well, that's because I paid the ghetto tax, the ghetto toll.
Dennis should have let your bike get taken, you asshole.
I don't know. I buy him his Miller High Life.
Talking all that shit.
Give him
about
his crack money.
Dennis, if you're still alive and you haven't OD'd yet,
He is. I saw him the other day.
don't protect this motherfucker's bike. Next time you let his shit get taken, by me. Speaking of bikes, man. Oh, you want to talk about our real life Tony Hawk Pro Skater obstacle?
Oh, the guy on the.
So we didn't film this that much because they kept on fucking moving this lawnmower around, and I put my shit on like a small tripod, and these fucking assholes, I mean, they're yard workers.
It was just one of them.
It was just one guy. Like, the one guy who told me to move my car, and I moved my car for him so he can cut around the edges. Cool. We're at a park. We're fucking skating on a basketball court, as you can see in the videos, because they took the rims down, so it's smooth concrete. So, fuck it, let's learn how to skate over there. So, we're skating, we're riding smooth. Q's being a bitch about my trucks.
Hey, I was right, though. Didn't your boy...
Sensei Dean, who helped me out in the fucking previous video by telling me to get some fucking bearings and shit, he told me what the fucking video told me, which was I need a bigger fucking skateboard deck. The only thing that the video didn't talk about was the trucks. That was you bitching about the trucks. And then when he saw the kickflip, he was like, yo, I actually like skated before a lot. You need tighter trucks. I'm like, fuck.
That's what I was saying.
First thought I was thinking was like, fuck. Now Q's not gonna shut the fuck up because he was right about something, and that's a rare occurrence.
Well, no, it was because you kept saying no. That's.
But I was
the
still
trucks are
hitting
good.
fucking
like,
tricks with that shit. Was I
yeah,
not?
But life is easier with tighter trucks.
I know.
That's
I think I'm one of those people where I have to ride the shitty equipment first, and then gradually ride the better one. Because these two boards are fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only reason I had stopped that Dragon one so early is because there was a crack, and I didn't want it to break because I really like the design of it. That looks sweet as fuck. Let's be honest, audience. You see that sweet ass Dragon, you cannot lie. That's a cool ass design.
Yeah.
Shark one, not really as cool.
I like the
cheesy.
simplicity of the Shark one. It's pretty.
I like
it's cheesy,
it,
but
but
I kind of like that it's so simple.
It looks like somebody just photoshopped a shark in a yearbook photo from like 1997.
That's kind of what I like about it. It's like got this like kind of vintage kind of look to it.
They both have a vintage look to them. That's why I got them. And that's why as soon as I heard the Dragon one crack, I was like, oh, fuck this. I'm going to keep putting it on my wall. It looks too fucking nice to just let it be broken. Because I know some people are just like, oh, man, just ride it till it slams and ride it till it breaks. Fuck no, those are some nice looking boards. Alright? The Shark one I let get scraped a little bit more because it wasn't as impressive to me. But the Dragon one, I was like, that looks too fucking badass to let it get fucked up. Hell no. Anyways.
I think you should let it get fucked up.
But back to the real life Tony Hawk Pro Skater moment here. One fucking guy already cut the grass around us, right? Around the court. Was driving on the court to stop to fuck with me, Q, and this other cool ass dude. We didn't get his name, and I really wish we would have. You know, we probably could have convinced him to do a bumper for us. By the way, the bumpers are occasionally, if I make an edit from these videos from now on, if I have more time, I'm gonna put the little cuts of me and Q just saying subscribe to the South Sibs looking at the camera.
The dude who was BMXing?
But yeah, this guy was BMXing and he was doing cool ass tricks. He was grinding on the benches.
Oh yeah.
Well, this fucking guy comes with the lawnmower and he's driving on the court multiple times in patterns where there's no grass to intentionally fuck with us. And twice he got close to like getting my board.
And he was riding
on it.
What the hell why was he riding on the court?
Like yeah,
we're clearly
why he was
there.
For me. Like when he was riding on the edge and blowing the grass off the court, okay. You know, it's understandable. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You're lazy. You don't want to fucking blow dry it. It's okay. But when he was just driving on in the middle and doing like fucking figure eights, what the fuck are you doing? And why are you headed towards us?
He was doing that just to fuck with us for sure.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck it. I'll go. I'll still skate. If he does anything to me, fuck it. I'm going to sue the city. That's my mindset at the time. I don't know if I probably would have won that suit, but because we weren't even supposed to be there
Yeah,
because of
that's
COVID.
true.
But I was like, fuck this, let's go. And sure enough, real life Tony Hawk Pro Skater level, we're just skating around him the whole time. And then he just fucking got annoyed and left.
Mhm.
I think his other coworkers were giving him shit about it too, because I know that one like cool Mexican dude who told us like where to go to a skate park. He's like, yo, there's this cool skate park on Clinton Drive. That's the park you want to go skate at. I'm like, oh, thank you, wise man. And then he also fucking told Q to get a job at Parks and Rec. Then he tried to tell me to get a job at Parks and Rec, but I was like, motherfucker, I'm working good.
I might do that.
I'm not in the sun, buddy.
I've worked there before.
But anyway,
It's hard work. It's hard work, but it's
work, but it's work.
I like to do it.
But anyways, so that was our real life Tony Hawk fucking Pro Skater obstacle. So there we go, Tony Hawk Pro Skater obstacle. The H.E.C's Unpro Skater Dreams remastered. We're gonna keep on working on those videos. We had to put a halt to one of them as part of a grounding of my younger brother, who he'll make his debut on the show soon, one of these days. So we talked about homeless people, honored our boy, talked about fucking skating for a bit. We've covered us being stuntmen,
Police.
and you know what? I think telling the hilarious story
Kwang-Gae.
Kwang-Gae
Fucking asshole.
just ties it all up for us.
With his cat calling.
This cat calling ways. Take that monkey shit off, you
You can cat call a cat, Don't cat call women. I've been cat called. That shit is not cool.
Oh yeah, can we talk about that? Okay, before we go, let's talk about this one old woman who we were working with, and we're not gonna say where we were working with her at, who would like stop us and make us follow her on Facebook
Oh, yeah.
and help her send her like sexy pics.
Weirdo.
And I say sexy pics with quotations because this woman is like in her 40s,
And she'd
and not
be
the
like-
good 40s.
She's like, hey, can you comment this?
She
comment?
aged as well as a banana.
She would tell me to comment, like, exactly what to comment and stuff.
She would say like to comment the kissy emoji and like the
Mhm.
fire emoji, and I had to explain to her like, I have a girlfriend, ma'am. All right, I don't know what you're trying to do. Like, stop it, ma'am. Don't stop it. No, stop it. She made us forward it. That was weird.
Mhm.
Ah, man. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we do what we can. That's gonna wrap it up for episode 6. We don't got the fucking guitar to play us out, so we're gonna hit you with a quick rhyme. If a motherfucker say he know the Kwang-Gae, laugh at his stupid ass and then just walk away. South Sibs, baby.
Fuck Kwang-Gae.
And don't put kids on poles.
I agree.
And if the kid's on the pole, don't throw ones at him.
Yeah. And don't catcall him. Especially some chick doing martial arts.
Yeah, never catcall. Don't be an asshole.
That's so fucking lame. I'm angry about that.
Don't be a simp. Don't be an asshole.
Don't be Kwang-Gae.
There you go.